Guys, I was literally just minding my business, playing the game on my own, and look what happened. I want to talk to you about something. I was watching this movie all about going to new places, blah, blah, blah. He's going. Good luck, babe. You're leaving. You're getting off my island. Ha ha. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. Oh my God. First of the ops. And how funny that all three of my ops just happened to be here. They just happen to be here right now. Yes, so we will be kicking out some villagers. Sprocket, we cheer, we celebrate. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing, baby. Looks like Flick's visiting, blah, blah, blah. I would like to go on a villager hunt, obviously, but as you can see, I mean, I actually do have quite a lot of Nook miles, 7,000. That's enough for 3 tickets, but I want to see if I can bring up the number to an even 10K just so that I have like extra Nook miles so that I'm not like, you know, immediately back down to 0 or whatever. I want to try and keep my Nook miles tickets to a minimum with this villager hunt. I don't want to like go too wild. Let's talk to Annabelle. Yeah. Great. Thank you for that short and sweet conversation. Boom. 400 Nook miles just like that. We need to do some DIYs, sell some bells, get some fossils, and chop some trees. All right. So, I mean, like, I see some dig spots right here. We might as... What the hell? Ooh, my ops are communicating with each other right now. Ooh. My ops have come together and they're teaming. They're plotting against me. Look at this. They're literally talking shit about me, right? I'm standing right here and they don't care. They're talking all the smack out loud for the entire town to hear. What do we think they're talking about? They're definitely talking shit about me. That's for sure. That's for sure. Are they fighting though? I would prefer it if they would fight. Girl, look at me. I'm the big fool of this island right now. Oh. Hey guys, wait, no, that wasn't, I was just like looking for some bugs or whatever, guys. You don't have to like, the way they grilled me for being nosy. How rude of them, I just want to know what's going on in everybody's lives without directly being there. Is that like a crime? Is it a crime to stalk people in their conversations to see if they're talking shit about me? I don't think so. Anyways, Nook's Cranny is upgraded. Wow. Oh my gosh. It feels like forever since I've seen Nook Cranny in this stage. So like, it's actually kind of nice, you know? It's nice to see it like this. It would have been even nicer if the game got, you know, even more Nook's Cranny upgrades, but this will do, I guess. How cool would it have been, by the way? Also, the way I got 4,500 bells. Are you guys kidding me? No, you know what? Just take these 2 bushes in my pockets. I'm willing to do that for the Nook miles. Like, how cool would it have been if we got more Nooks upgrades, but like at the same time, what can we do, girl? What can we do? Did they really just not? Oh my God. How many bells am I gonna need now? Oh my God. 220 more bells. Can you, like, you... I'm gonna sell this shirt. Because I'm so serious. I do not feel like going back outside again. Can you just take this and give me 200 bells for it, please? So that I can get these Nook miles. 160. Okay, so that means I'm now what? 60 bells left. I have a stone in my pockets. Would you take 60 bells? Would you give me 60 bells for this stone? Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. And just like that, boom, 300 Nook miles. Oh, speaking of little updates, I did kind of clean up the museum area from the last video. So like kind of went back to more of a rounded stone path and kind of separated the alleyway and everything with like dirt pads instead. I feel like this looks a lot cleaner. I also added some cedar trees into the area because I feel like just You know, having a bunch of trees, that's very me coded. I want to stay true to that. And I figured might as well use cedar trees instead, because at least it like differentiates the space. And also cedar trees to me are very museum coded. I feel like the cedar trees work best with the museum, you know, so it's fair. And then I have this little dirt area. I plan on like displaying fully discovered fossils here instead, like proper dinosaurs, but for now I'm gonna use this as the space where I put all of my bugs and critters that need to be donated to the museum so that I can do it on camera, just so that it's like out of the way and this area here stays pretty clean. Which, you know, speaking of, because we do need to do some more crafting, I'm gonna actually like, we might as well try and decorate some more around the museum, which unfortunately it's gonna mean I'm gonna have to spend Nook miles to, oh no wait, I think I already got the drinking fountain recipe. Wait, actually, Blathers, before we discuss you, let me just double check. Did I get the water fountain or do I still need to get it? I think I still need to get it, don't I? Yes, okay. Ugh, so I'm gonna have to spend some Nook miles in order to earn Nook miles, but whatever, I'm fine. I don't even need the extra Nook miles. I'm just doing that because like, I don't want to be like super stingy. I might not even end up getting 5 Nook Miles tickets or 3. I might even just end up doing only like 1 or 2 instead. In fact, in all honesty, I feel like it might be more fun to just do one. Just one Nook Mile island and just take whoever's on that island, because like at the end of the day this island is very idgaff to a core, so like we might as well embrace it and just, you know, kind of take villagers super duper randomly the way Nintendo intended, at least in the older games. Honestly, I'm kind of changing my mind. Right now. I'm kind of down to just do 1 ticket instead. Oh, Princey Poo. I honestly don't give a f. The most forgetful villager on the island. I dead ass constantly forget that he was here. So like, good riddance in all honesty. But before we talk to him, what the hell was his house? I'm realizing right now that I've never actually been inside of his house. And I'm never going to know what the interior looks like. Yeah, I could just Google it, but I don't want to. Because in all honesty, although Prince is not like the worst villager in the world, he's just too irrelevant to like give a damn about. Thanks for listening to me talk about moving. I'm all packed and ready to go, but I've been waiting for you. Why? Like literally why? Why? You could have just left. Why are you still here? You could have just packed everything up yesterday and left today so that I could go on a villager hunt. Now I'm gonna have to time travel once again. No shade to any Prince lovers. Y'all are valid. It's just, I would much rather have somebody more exciting on the island. Truly. So without further ado, I'm going to just grab my 1 single Nook Miles ticket, and tomorrow we are going to embark on the first ever villager hunt on this new island, and we're just gonna take whoever shows up on the first island and we're just gonna deal with it. In fact, like, let's just cut to the brand new island right now. We are here on the first and only island of this video, and the new villager is that Timbra. Thank you, Lord. I will take Timbra. Because Timbra is an auntie. I do like Timbra. Yes. I don't believe we've met. I'm Timbra, and you are? What a lovely name you have there, Vis. It is a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. Diva, I'm looking for a friendly face to move on to my island, and that's exactly what you're gonna be for me. Yes. I know she would up a potato soup. She would make potato soup so good. Gordon Ramsay would be quaking in his boots. And with that, Mother Timbra will be moving in tomorrow. And with her arrival, I kind of do want to like clean up the island a little bit, because, you know, like I want to just like spruce up the areas and things like that. So like, you know what I'm gonna do right now? First of all, do I have enough to craft it? No. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna craft a fountain and actually place the fountain down, because it's about damn time I did that, girl. This fountain recipe, I've been needing for oh so long. Let's get on that right now. I'm thinking of plopping the fountain. I don't know. I'm like, do I want to put it in front of the museum or do I want to put it in front of the thing? You know what actually could be more fun? Please ignore this, girl. I don't even want to get into that. There is also the fountain that's available in the Nook Miles thing, the like park fountain or whatever. Maybe I can use that as well. We can just like, there's nothing stopping me from having 2 fountains on my island, right? Like I can do what I want. This is my island. I'm in charge here. So like maybe, just maybe, I might craft that. Why did I put the fucking iron nuggets away? Anyways, I have 1 fountain that I think I'm going to put this standard circle fountain. I think I'm going to put here, right here, smack dab in the middle, because this is a very standard fountain. Although, oh, actually, never mind. I'm going to leave that there. That fits very nicely in there. It takes up the space so great. As for the museum area, I'm going to get the park fountain, assuming that I have enough miles for it. And then I'm also going to maybe get some benches. I don't know where like that standard bench recipe is, like where it comes from. I thought it was like something that you just got, you know, early on in the game, but I guess not. But like whenever I can find that, like the wooden bench that you're able to craft, I'm going to put those in front of the entrance as well. Where are those fences? The plastic benches or the public benches? Plastic or public? Plastic or public? Plastic or public? I'm going to use the plastics. Ooh, wait, I should actually wait, maybe let me get the fountain first, because I don't know how much that costs. Where is it? Park fountain or plaza fountain? Oh God, it's 4,000. Oh my God, why is everything so expensive? And it's the fact that I'm saying 4,000 miles, it's expensive. I want to get 4 plastic benches though. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do all of this off camera, girl, because I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna leave this part here, and hopefully the next time you see me in like a few seconds, this area is gonna be exactly what I envisioned. Hey you guys, I'm back. And it's now 2 months later. Welcome back to Wendell once again. That last part of the video you watched was way back in August. And I haven't played the game since. But we have finally returned, and as you can see, the museum is now decorated to a better standard, if you will. I did this so long ago, and then like I just completely abandoned this island once again, but we are back. And as you can see, oh my God, Benson Boone is literally putting on a concert for us. Anyways, we have finally returned to our island once again, and you might be thinking that I'm going to continue with some decorating, but actually that's not what we're here today to do. No, we are here today because unfortunately I did end up kicking out another villager. So we are going to go on another villager hunt. As you can see, I didn't manage to kick out this op right here, but luckily I did manage to kick out another op on the island. No, I lied. I didn't kick out an op, you guys. I actually kicked out Annabelle. I'm so sorry to any Annabelle stans in the chat. I came back into the game and she had a thought bubble, and I was not in the mood to let that thought bubble transfer to somebody else. So I figured it would be fun on this island specifically if like a villager asked to leave going forward, I would just let them go, you know, very like old Animal Crossing game nachos, if you will. So I've decided to let that rule take place on this island. But disclaimer, this rule does not apply to Benson Boone. Please? No, that man is staying on this island forever and ever. Anyways, Annabelle, you are leaving. So we are going to go on a villager hunt now. I know originally on this island I said I was going to do the play like it's 2020 challenge. I gave up. No, as you can see, I have some Nook Miles tickets right here. 20 to be exact. I got them from my other island. I was gonna sit here and grind for like so many tickets so that we can do like a proper villager hunt for once, but I was just like, girl, I don't have the energy for that. I don't have the energy to play this game the way Nintendo intended anymore. So with 20 tickets in hand, honestly, I don't really have any dreamies for this island. So I'm kind of just going to go until I find somebody I can vibe with. I know I said previously that like I would like to get Bob, but if Bob shows up early on, I'm not going to be taking him. No. I'm not going to take him until I can at least clear out one stack. But anyways, let's go to island number 1 and see if there's a dreamy on there, even though I have no dreamies. Oh. We're moving on. I don't mind Chow. I really don't. It's just the color of him in this game specifically. Not to judge somebody based off their skin color, but like, why did they change it? It looked so much nicer in the older games. Wow, for once though, you guys, on this island, we are now headed to island number 2 of the villager hunt. The second island of the day. That's the first time I'm saying that, and how convenient that it's a mountain island. And I know you're probably typing it in the comments right now that if I just leave my ladder back at my island, I won't get these islands. But like, honestly, I really like the mountain islands. I can't even lie. I love the mountain islands. I think there's just something so exciting about having like this build up. You slowly climb up and then you get to the top and you see a chop. Oh my god, what the f are you doing here? No, I'm trying so hard to kick out this bloop from my other island, and she has the audacity to show herself here. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, Bertha. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, stop talking. I'm gonna leave you now, even though it is funny because she was one of my starter villagers on my original island that was called Windle. I don't ever want to deal with her again. I don't. And the fact that I still have her on my other island means I have to still deal with her, even though I don't want to deal with her because she's pissing me off so much. She's pissing me off. She burned my house to the ground. Thank you for bringing me to Sister Fruit Island. This is always a good time. I feel like I always end up seeing good villagers on this island as well. So hopefully this is a villager I can handle. Who are you? How fitting though, he's on this island, the island full of trees, and he's out here cosplaying as a tree himself, baby. Is that why he's here? Is he like practicing his cosplay? Is he like about to do a photo shoot or something for Instagram? He's gonna like stand right here with his back to the camera and just like, this would be so puss. Honestly, Leopold, come here. Honestly, baby, no, turn around. No, he's not even. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to take a nice shot of him with the trees. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. These villagers somehow constantly piss you off because they are nothing burgers in this game. They are very much just here for the aesthetics and for like the pretty vibes, you know, like everybody in this game gets the villagers that they want so that it can match the aesthetics of their island, not because they actually want to have like a sustainable relationship with them. And yet for some reason in this game it is impossible to get a good photo of them, because as soon as you open the camera, these people have places to be and things to do. Like, it's interesting, huh? Are we on Money Rock Island? Oh my gosh, can I like actually sit here and get my bag? Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen a Money Rock Island in such a long time, so I'm actually excited. Who's there? What the hell? There's no one here. Hello, where's the villager? Excuse me. Oh, how fitting. How fitting this man is on the Money Rock Island. We got the mafia boss himself. He probably, you know what? No, honestly, I was gonna sit here and get some coins. I don't trust it. I don't trust this island specifically with Marlowe. He probably planted some bombs in those rocks so that he can get like, he can collect some bodies. You know, like that just seems like his thing. He's doing this on purpose because he knows what I did to him in the past. I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to look at him. Thank God he didn't see me, because he would have absolutely shot me on the spot. If he saw me, Wilbur, get me the hell out of here. You, of all people, know my beef with Marlo. Next island. Oh my gosh. And I pray that this is a better island to deal with. We're already 5 tickets in. I know how to count. It's a wolf. Oh my god, it's Sky. See, thank you. Wilbur, where are you? Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for redeeming yourself. This is a diva I can handle. This is a diva I want to deal with. Oh my gosh, sister. Sister, hello. What is up? Miss Sky, can I just say, this is a diva that commits to the concept. Her name is Sky and she has a big ass cloud on her forehead. I just know when she goes to Comic-Con, her cosplay outsells. People would genuinely think she was on set for a film because that's how good of a job she does with it. And in fact, like, I love Sky so much and I feel so comfortable around her. I'm willing to like actually stay here and grind out some materials. Even though in all honesty, I think on this island, I'm going to end up using a treasure island because no, honestly, I said that out loud. I don't want to craft on this island anymore. I'm so done with crafting in this game and just like all that boring jazz that I'm just like, nah, I'm probably going to end up using a treasure island when I get the itch to decorate on here. So there's really no need for me to like actually spend some time. Oh, bottle. Okay, it was worth it for this bottle. I can at least get recipes from that man. Okay, great. This villager hunt so far has felt like a bust. But I feel like this next island is going to be, it's going to be someone worth the screen time. No shade to Sky, because Sky was definitely worth the screen time as well. But like, who the hell? Oh... Sky, I am so sorry for embarrassing you like that. I don't mind Hans. I like Hans. I am a Hans defender, but like I defend him because everybody's out here calling him a waste of time and chopped and stupid. And like, he definitely isn't any of those things, but that doesn't mean I think he's a good villager, you know? I just think he's not worth hating on. I feel like he should be one of those villagers that you just see and you're like, yeah, that's Hans. But like, for some reason, everybody, as soon as they see him, wants to constantly drag him and call his mom like a hoe or something. When like, he hasn't really done anything to deserve that level of insult. He doesn't deserve being insulted. He deserves to just be left alone. But for some reason, everybody just doesn't like the gorilla villagers in this game, that they all get constantly whacked and lashed for no reason. Will this villager on this island survive lashings today? Who is that? Who is that? They're walking away. They're walking away because they know I'm coming. I'm coming to whack them. I'm coming to... Oh no, it's Hornsby. Oh. I will never come for Hornsby like that. Nah, Hornsby's a little brother. Honestly, he is so little dorky brother coded. He is so that vibe. I love this man. This man is adorable. This man is a baby. He does have a receding hairline, but I still do treat him as a younger brother. Girl, we're now like well into this video at this point. Like the villager hunt is going on. What the hell else is going on? I don't know. It really is just that point of the year. It's October now. Shout out to October. Shout out to autumn. It's hot as f outside though. I'm wearing this. This is a pretty thin shirt and I'm out here sweating my balls out right now, girl. It is so hot. You guys, climate change is real. Simon's here. Simon is actually, honestly, okay, this is the problem. I have Benson Boone on my island and I low-key ship him with Simon. I feel like those two can make such a cute couple because they're literally twinning. They have, it looks like Simon put on the red eyeshadow so that he can match his boyfriend. He can match his boyfriend Benson Boone, but like how many tickets are we in? We're not even done the first time. Simon, I don't want you on my island even though you are so cute and adorable. I don't want him on the island though, honestly. I am so sorry to Benson Boone. And also the problem is, it's like, why would I give him a boyfriend on the island when I'm gonna like inevitably have to kick him out if Simon asks to leave? I'm not willing to burn the gays like that. That's not the saying. So I would rather save Benson Boone from the heartbreak by leaving Simon here to do whatever he wants. Oh, it's Octavian. And that's how you know my mental health is in a good place, because I don't feel like whacking him. Who's on this island? Big Top. This motherfucker's legal government name is Big Top. And like, I know it's supposed to be a pun on Big Top Circus, but like, nuance. Things have more than one meaning. It's so funny though, like genuinely, especially on this island, I'm like, what is the point of me villager hunting? What is the point of me villager hunting when I don't really like care about the villagers that I'm willing to take? You know, like I can just kind of take, can you see the light changing? My windows are open and like it's so cloudy outside. That's why I keep looking out the window. Oh, the sun's coming back. It's gonna like brighten up once again. There's literally no point in me doing like proper villager hunts. But the problem is that like on my other island, on Nook Tits, like I have a dreamies list. So it's like, there's always just that like little ounce of fear that I'm just like, what if I find one of those dreamies early on when it's like I'm in the mood to do this? Whereas like on this island, I don't really give a who I take. Ooh, we're on Money Rock Island again. Oh my gosh, it's our IBS king, period. Ice Spice could never. Ice Spice wants what this man has. This man is shitting and farting constantly. He literally, the IBS king of Animal Crossing right here, Lionel. Like this man is based off a king. That's the IBS king. Exactly. That's his brand. The fact that his literal brand is that he loves toilets. He loves toilets so much because he's constantly shitting and farting. He needs to be near a toilet 24/7 because he never knows. He never knows when he's going to explode. So he has to be safe. That's exactly why his vacation home is a bathroom, because the only way for him to relax is if he's near a toilet. I don't know how he's dealing with it right now. He's out in the wilderness. He's probably pulling a Survivor and pooping in the ocean. That's true. Oh my god, he actually might be doing that. IBS king Lionel. Obviously I didn't want to take him because I don't want to deal with that. Honestly, no offense to the IBS divas of the world, I could never share a bathroom with them. And Lionel, not that like I would have to share a bathroom with Lionel on my island, but like nobody on the island has a bathroom. That's the thing. So like, where is everybody shitting and farting? Are we all just doing it in the ocean? Nobody has a toilet. There is not a single toilet on any of my islands for these villagers. And Animal Crossing villagers do canonically poop. It's been confirmed in this game. Oh, speaking of poop, what the f are you doing over here? Oh my gosh, is there a toilet on this island too? Is that why you're here, boy? He probably up that last island so bad he had to leave immediately, and he's probably going to do the same on this island. So Wilbur, get me out of here. I don't want to be here for that. Villagers canonically poop in this game, and also villagers have bathrooms in this game, as proven by our IBS king Lionel. So like, if you don't, because you're very much in control of your island, so if you don't build a bathroom on your island, where are the villagers pooping? Are they just pooping in the ocean? That's genuinely the only place where they can do it, which is so wild. We don't have any kind of plumbing on the island, so that's concerning. Unless it's like, oh my gosh, because like, you know, if you don't give your villager a kitchen, they just whip out the kitchen from wherever. Maybe they just whip out a toilet from wherever too. They probably keep toilets in their pockets. Can you imagine doing that in real life? Having a portable, like an actual portable toilet? You need a ghost. I mean, like, that's basically what a diaper is. But, you know, Sandy, I don't really care about you. No shade. Is anybody's favorite villager Sandy? We talk a lot about Kias on this channel. I feel like this right here is the true Kia. Is anybody's favorite villager Sandy? I'm being so serious right now. Like, y'all, be brave. Be brave enough to admit it. I would love it if you were brave enough to admit right now that your favorite villager was Sandy, because like, you know, you see a lot of villagers in the game and you see a lot of people online that will come out of the graves, come out of wherever to defend their faves. And like, it would be the most random ass villagers you can think of, like Sterling. There's probably at least 2 people out there in the entire world that would defend Sterling with their lives. But I feel like Sandy is just one of those villagers that nobody's talking about. I feel like I'm probably the only person who knows her by name. The fact that I didn't even have to confirm, like I knew right away that was Sandy. I'm probably the only person who could do that. I don't think there's a single other person in this entire world, this entire Animal Crossing community specifically that can name her by heart, that can go up to her and be like, yeah, that's Sandy, that's that girl, that's that diva. Who's on this island, girl? Who is this? Oh, it's Tex. Oh, Tex is so like, I feel like Pocket Camp gave him a career. People know of Tex because of Pocket Camp, because he was one of those first like 4 or 5 villagers that you could start off with, right? Like when you picked the cool stuff. No, when you picked cool, it was Alfonso. But I think he was still like one of those villagers that like you would always see early on in the game. The girls know who Tex is because of Pocket Camp. I didn't even know he was a vote. I am a diehard Animal Crossing stan. Like I was playing City Folk, I was playing New Leaf. I was so hyper fixated on New Leaf specifically that like that's when I went and like Googled every single villager in the game. And like I didn't know Tex, and like I saw every single villager in the game. Tex was not one that would register in my head. Tex would be the one that I would constantly forget about. But Pocket Camp, when Pocket Camp came around, I thought Tex was a new villager that they introduced in Pocket Camp. And then I found out, no, he was in New Leaf as well, which was so wild. I don't know why. I'm surprised they never like introduced any villager. I guess to be fair, because Pocket Camp's a different team, right? If I'm not mistaken, like it's not the Animal Crossing team, it's a different team that just uses the Animal Crossing assets. So they can't like necessarily come up with anything, although they've got way more items in that game than they do this. But they do characters though, because they have the OK Motors people. Those are unique to Pocket Camp. That's interesting. Do we think the OK Motors people are going to show up in the next game? I'm surprised they never showed up in this game, because I always thought that New Horizons. Okay, I always thought that the next game, sorry, not New Horizons. I feel like the next game is very much going to be a blend of Pocket Camp and New Horizons, which is kind of unfortunate because like, as much as I love those two games, it's like, I would really prefer it if it kind of went a different direction, but like, girl, who knows? Because like, those are the two most popular Animal Crossing games. So like, obviously it's going to be inspired by those two. That's why. So like, I do wonder though, like, do we think those Penguin boys, especially now that Pocket Camp is like basically done, it's no longer supported, do we think they're gonna make a show for the first time on a mainline game? I'm surprised, like I said, that they never showed up in New Horizons, especially because like we have the Pocket Camp items in this game. Then again, bro, none of the fucking older Animal Crossing NPCs showed up in this game until the 2.0 update. So it's so wild though, because it's the fact that they don't even have amiibos, because they were never introduced in a game that needed amiibos. So like, they canonically just only exist in Pocket Camp. There are so many, like, are they going to end up being an abandoned character the way like Serena and Farley were? Justice for Serena specifically, justice for Pashmina as well. I know there's at least 5 people out there that do her dirty, and she doesn't deserve that. Look at her in this gay sweater. Mama, that is a lesbian, and that's why I with her. Do we think they're ever going to bring back older Animal Crossing villagers? No, I mean, like, they're obviously not. Girl, Farley was introduced in Population Growing, and he never showed up again. Because I feel like the reason why, though, was just... it does really feel like they are just trying to, like, strive away from the more mythical, magical vibes that, like, the older Animal Crossing games had, specifically the first 3. Like, there was very much this sense of, like, unrealism, you know, like you had Farley, the magic dude with the magic wand, and then you had Serena, the magic fountain lady. The older Animal Crossing games to me felt like they were more inspired by like various folklore and things, like even the characters, like you have Tom Nook the Tanuki, you have Cap'n the Kappa, and Red, who I'm pretty sure were inspired by Japanese folklore. And I feel like as time and time went, like the games don't feel as inspired, especially this game, bro. This game is a nothing burger when it comes to like the depth and the lores of the older games. Like there's quite literally nothing here. It's a blank canvas. And I'm not saying that to shade the game. I feel like they did that because this game is very much your control. It's whatever you want, whatever your imagination desires. You can just implement that into the game using the various items. Whereas I feel like the older Animal Crossing games, it was like there was already this like pre-established life and whatever that like you just kind of cemented yourself into. I'm very much inspired by that one Young Crossing video that I recently watched. I feel like that's where like all this thought's coming from. I would highly recommend that video. It's a very great video. I feel like it just perfectly encapsulates a lot of the problems I have with New Horizons as well, especially recently, now that I have been like going back and playing the older Animal Crossing games, which, speaking of, I will continue to do that on the channel soon, don't worry. Anyways, let's finish up this villager hunt, because I feel like I'm all yapped out now. We have 2 tickets left after this one. It's Elvis. All right, we are on Sister Fruit Island, and we're basically playing a game of this or that from New Leaf, where it's like either I have to take this villager, and if I say no, I have to take the next villager, not knowing who they are. Antonio! I don't want another jock. Whoever is on this island will be coming to the island. Yes. Is it somebody good?
Oh no!
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Okay, thank God. Yeah, this is gonna, no, I can't even pretend. I can't even pretend. I still have Gruff and Cranston on this island. You think I want Unk? You think I want that Unk on this island as well? Nah. And how fitting, the final island is a mountain island, girl. This is like the moment of truth. Oh my gosh, you guys. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Whoever's on the top of this island is coming to the island. Is it Fuchsia? Exactly. Taking that extra ticket was worth it. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. 2 icons in one video. Timbra and Fuchsia. Exactly. Thank you, Fuchsia. Thank you for your existence. This Barbie diva. Thank you, Fuchsia. Thank you for showing me your presence right now. Thank you. And I'm willing to let her look down on me because she really is that girl. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. Girl, look here. Boom. Yes. It's the fact that like I've never had Fuchsia. That's what's so wild. You would think I, of all people, would have Fuchsia on at least one of my islands. But the fact that I don't think I've ever had her yet. Like ever. I'm saying ever. I've never had her in New Leaf either. That's actually so wild. I've never had Fuchsia before in my life. And if I ever said that I did in the past, I was obviously lying. Because like I've never had her, so this is actually going to be so exciting. It's my first time ever having Fuchsia in an Animal Crossing town. Wait, this is fun. Oh my gosh, wait. She better never ask to leave my island, because I know I did just say the rules for this island was that when they ask to leave, they're like, I'm going to just let them leave. But Fuchsia, you better not do that, please, sister. Sister, you cannot do that. Sorry, let me just take a thumbnail real quick. Come onto here, sister. Pose for me. Woo! Okay. I love that like my villager hunts now, I just kind of do the same thumbnail over and over again. Cause like honestly, these are just easier to do. I'm so lazy to like Photoshop or whatever, girl. And like this really does just get to the point, you know? Let me actually do like a different thing. Hold on. Maybe I'll do this. You know? Like let's do like a different pose or something, just for like some fun zhuzh. Maybe we'll do like on this side. I always put the for sale sign on the other side. But what if for once I do it on this side? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is not angled right. Ugh. I get why when you put it in tripod mode, you can't move the camera afterwards, obviously, because it's on a tripod, but like I wish you could, girl. I wish you could move it, you know, just so it's a lot easier to like, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. All right. Oh. Okay.